There are 27 coral islands in the group. Captain William Keeling discovered the islands in 1609, but they remained uninhabited until the 19th century. From the 1820s to 1978s, members of the Clunies-Ross family controlled the islands and the copra produced from local coconuts. Annexed by the UK in 1857, the Cocos Islands were transferred to the Australian government in 1955. Apart from North Keeling Island, which lies 30 kilometres north of the main group, the islands form a horseshoe-shaped atoll surrounding a lagoon. North Keeling Island was declared a national park in 1995 and is administered by Parks Australia. The population on the two inhabited islands generally is split between the ethnic Europeans on West Island and the ethnic Malays on Home Island.
Geography.
Cocos, Keeling Islands.
Location: Southeastern Asia, group of islands in the Indian Ocean, southwest of Indonesia, about halfway between Australia and Sri Lanka.
Geographic coordinates: 1230 S, 9650 E.
Map references: Southeast Asia.
Area, total:
14 square kilometers.
Land:
14 square kilometers.
Water:
0 square kilometers.
Note:
Includes the two main islands of West Island and Home Island.
Country comparison to the world:
241.
Area, comparative: about 24 times the size of the mall in Washington, D.C.
Land boundaries: 0 kilometers.
Coastline: 26 kilometers.
Maritime claims: territorial sea.
12 nanometers.
Exclusive fishing zone:
200 nanometers.
Climate: tropical with high humidity, moderated by the southeast trade winds for about 9 months of the year.
Terrain: flat, low-lying coral atolls.
Elevation: lowest point:
Indian Ocean 0 meters.
highest point:
South Point on South Island 9 meters.
Natural resources: fish.
Land use: agricultural land.
0%.
Arable land.
0%. / permanent crops.
0%. Permanent pasture.
0%.
Forest.
0%.
Other.
100%.
Irrigated land.
Population distribution: only Home Island and West Island are populated.
Natural hazards: cyclone season is October to April.
Environment: current issues: freshwater resources are limited to rainwater accumulations in natural underground reservoirs. Illegal fishing a concern.
Geography: note, islands are thickly covered with coconut palms and other vegetation. Site of a World War I naval battle in November 1914 between the Australian light cruise MS Sydney and the German raider SMS Emden. After being heavily damaged in the engagement, the Emden was beached by her captain on North Keeling Island.
People and society.
Cocos, Keeling Islands.
Population: 596.
Country comparison to the world:
237.
Nationality: noun.
Cocos Islander. S.
Adjective:
Cocos Islander.
Ethnic groups: Europeans, Cocos Malays.
Languages: English 22.3%, Malay, Cocos dialect, 68.8%, unspecified 8.9%.
Note:
Data represent language spoken at home.
Religions: Muslim, predominantly Sunni 75%, Anglican 3.5%, Roman Catholic 2.2%, non 12.9%, unspecified 6.3%.
Population growth rate: 0%.
Country comparison to the world:
193.
Population distribution: only Home Island and West Island are populated.
Infant mortality rate: total. Male. Female. Life expectancy at birth: total population. Male. Female. Total fertility rate.
HIV/AIDS, adult prevalence rate.
HIV/AIDS, people living with HIV/AIDS.
HIV/AIDS, deaths.
Government.
Cocos, Keeling Islands.
Country name: conventional long form.
Territory of Cocos, Keeling Islands.
Conventional short form.
Cocos, Keeling Islands.
Etymology:
the name refers to the abundant coconut trees on the islands and to English Captain William Keeling, the first European to sight the islands in 1609.
Dependency status: non-self-governing territory of Australia. Administered from Canberra by the Department of Regional Australia. Local government: Arts and sport.
Government type, non-self-governing overseas territory of Australia.
Capital. Name.
West Island.
Geographic coordinates.
1210s, 9650e.
Time difference.
UTC plus 6.5, 11.5 hours ahead of Washington, D.C., during Standard Time.
Administrative divisions. None. Territory of Australia.
Independence. None. Territory of Australia.
National holiday. Australia Day commemorates the arrival of the first fleet of Australian settlers, the 26th of January, 1788.
Constitution. History.
The 23rd of November 1955. Cocos, Keeling, Islands Act 1955.
Amendments.
Amended many times, last in 2016.
Legal system. Common law based on the Australian model.
Citizenship. See Australia.
Suffrage. 18 years of age.
Executive branch. Chief of State.
Queen Elizabeth II, since the 6th of February 1952, represented by Governor-General of the Commonwealth of Australia General Sir Peter Cosgrove, since the 28th of March 2014.
Head of Government.
Administrator Natasha Griggs, since the 5th of October 2018.
Cabinet. Elections/appointments.
The monarchy is hereditary. Governor-General appointed by the monarch on the recommendation of the Australian Prime Minister. Administrator appointed by the Governor-General for a 2-year term and represents the monarch and Australia.
Legislative branch. Description.
Unicameral Cocos, Keeling, Islands Shire Council, 7 seats. Members directly elected by simple majority vote to serve 4-year terms with half the membership renewed every 2 years.
Elections.
Last held in October 2017, next to be held in October 2019.
Election results.
Percent of vote by party, NA. Seats by party, NA. Composition. Men 5, women 2. Percent of women 28.6%.
Judicial branch. Under the terms of the Territorial Law Reform Act 1992, Western Australia provides court services as needed for the island, including the Supreme Court and subordinate courts, District Court, Magistrate Court, Family Court, Children's Court, and Coroner's Court.
Political parties and leaders, none.
International organization participation, none.
Diplomatic representation in the U.S., none. Territory of Australia.
Diplomatic representation from the U.S., none. Territory of Australia.
Flag description. The flag of Australia is used.
National anthem, note.
As a territory of Australia, Advance Australia Fair remains official as the national anthem, while God Save the Queen serves as the royal anthem. See Australia.
Economy.
Cocos, Keeling, Islands.
Economy. Overview. Coconuts, grown throughout the islands, are the sole cash crop. Small local gardens and fishing contribute to the food supply, but additional food and most other necessities must be imported from Australia. There is a small tourist industry.
GDP, purchasing power parity, NA.
GDP, real growth rate, 1%.
Country comparison to the world.
183.
Agriculture, products, vegetables, bananas, pawpaws, coconuts.
Industries, copra products. Tourism.
Labor force, NA.
Labor force by occupation, note.
The Cocos Islands Cooperative Society Limited employs construction workers, stevedores, and lighter edge workers. Tourism is the other main source of employment.
Unemployment rate, 0.1%.
60%.
Country comparison to the world.
1.
Budget, revenues,
NA.
Expenditures,
NA.
Fiscal year, the 1st of July, the 30th of June.
Exports, NA.
Exports, commodities, copra.
Imports, NA.
Imports, commodities, foodstuffs.
Exchange rates, Australian dollars, AUD, per US dollar dash.
1.311.
1.3442.
1.3442.
1.3291.
1.1094.
Communications.
Cocos, Keeling, Islands.
Telephone system. General assessment.
Telephone service is part of the Australian network, an operational local mobile cellular network available. Wireless internet connectivity available.
Domestic.
Local area code 08.
International.
International code -618. Telephone, telex, and facsimile communications with Australia and elsewhere via satellite. Satellite Earth Station -1, Intelsat.
Broadcast media. 1 local radio station staffed by community volunteers. Satellite broadcasts of several Australian radio and TV stations available.
Internet country code.
Transportation.
Cocos, Keeling Islands.
Airports. 1.
Country comparison to the world.
218.
Airports with paved runways. Total
1.
2,438 to 3,047 m.
1.
Roadways. Total
22 kilometers.
paved,
10 kilometers.
unpaved.
12 kilometers.
Country comparison to the world.
165.
Ports and terminals. Major seaport. S.
Port refuge.
Military and security.
Cocos, Keeling Islands.
Military. Note: defence is the responsibility of Australia. The territory has a 5-person police force.
Transnational issues.
Cocos,